Hi guys, welcome to a new video. Today we're looking at my Frank Yee cork bark jade or Portulacaria afra. I bought this one late last year, so I've had it about a year now. And it's just as a reminder, there's been a few videos, but I'll throw a picture up here. But when I bought this, it was really upright and it kind of looked like a lollipop and just not desirable. So I've been working on it over the past year, using some guy wires and just trying to pull some of these branches down to where they're a little more horizontal. And it's really starting to shape up. As you can tell from the how it started to where it is now, it's got a more of a mature tree shape to it. So today I'm just going to give it a light prune, and we're the end of October here in Texas, in a growing zone 8B, if for those of you that know the zones and kind of tell you where I'm at temperature wise. These trees will be coming indoors here in the next week or so, just for the winter time, under grow lights and that kind of thing. But so I'm taking this opportunity just to get all my trees cut down, get them as small as possible so they fit on the shelves easier inside, inspecting them for any bug activity that may be present and addressing that. And how I address that, I've started spraying these out in the yard every few days, and then as I'm looking at it here, I'll kind of give a closer inspection to see if there's any bugs, and then I'm seeing a few webs and things, but because I try not to bring too many bugs in during the winter, because if you get an outbreak or infestation inside there, it's tough to manage. So what I'll do, I'll trim this tree up, and then when I take it back outside, I'll give it another spray and let it sit on the bench for another day or so, and then like I said, I'll start bringing them in because it's time. We're still 60s at night, but I've got a couple days to where they're getting down into the 50s, and then next week it's the high temperatures are only supposed to be in the 70s, and then just colder from there. And once the high temperatures start staying in the 70s, the trees just really don't like it. They like being a little warmer. So and the days are getting shorter too, so they're not getting as much light. So just all that stuff just starts to make them react, and they slow down and all that good stuff. But so I usually like to try to get them inside here towards the end of October. I mean, the health of the tree, having them slow down is not really a bad thing. So I could leave them outside for a little bit longer. Definitely don't want them to freeze or get that cold. But these can take a little bit cooler temperatures, but I just, just so it's not a panic, an emergency where I've got to bring all my trees in really fast, I just kind of start gradually bringing them in, just so I can get everything set up right. So that's, I kind of target mid to late October to do that. So like I said, I'm just kind of a couple things, inspecting it, and then kind of pruning it, more of a maintenance prune, really getting it size control, getting it short, just so it'll fit, because they'll be right next to each other when I bring them in to put them on the indoor shelves. And I've got a video started on my setup, so I'm not sure if it'll come out either before this tree video or after, but so go take a look at that if you're interested in seeing how I set my trees up inside. But yeah, like I said, I'm pretty happy with the way this tree's shaping up. For a year in development, since I had it, it's coming along quite nicely. I'm seeing a few more spider webs here. I don't think they're really spider mites. They're just the little spiders that eat some of the other critters that are out there. Like I said, I'll give it a good spray. And some of the things I use a product called Captain Jack's Dead Bug Brew, and then I also use another thing called Mite X, and I kind of rotate and just kind of spray the trees with that stuff throughout the year, and then like I said, keep a close eye on them in the winter time when they're in the house, just to make sure I don't get a big bug outbreak. Yeah, it's starting to come together here. Nice little dome shape there, and got some decent width on the sides. Getting little pads developing, starting to anyway. These things just take a little time. It's definitely not an overnight process working on trees. You got to be in it for the long haul. Especially when you get a hold of one that was a little bit, had a less desirable shape starting out. You have to do some correcting on it. I think I'll leave these wires on a little bit more. They're not biting in anywhere, so I think we're good to go. But yeah, the trunk is starting to get a little rough to it, so it's kind of nice. Got a decent little loop flare. So yeah, like I said, overall I'm pretty happy with the tree. It's always nice when you go back and look at some of your older videos or pictures or whatever, however you document your trees. And I would suggest, if you're getting into the hobby, I would suggest you do that, just because you may not think that a tree is making much progress, but if you go back and look at pictures when you first planted it or first got it, that they really do. You can really see the progress from one picture to the next. And with phones nowadays, I mean, you can even do little short videos and pictures and document all that stuff. Okay, I think that's gonna just about do it. I'll get this back outside and give it a spray, put it back on the shelf for another couple days, and then bring them in. I'll give you a quick spin around. There's the front. There's the left side. There's the back. Right side. And back to the front. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.